Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rana, and I'm your guide to Toronto. Whether it's looking to find out what it's like to eat, live, sleep, or play in the city of Toronto, and most importantly, for this video, find out the truth about the housing market crash here in the city of Toronto, then this is the video for you. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you're notified on all the videos we do in the future, because this is really about informing you about the city of Toronto. Now, I got to be honest with you, the housing crash in the city of Toronto. Now, I know you're hearing it all over the media and you're hearing a lot of the pessimistic folks telling you about it too. But are those the folks that actually have their hand in the pond where it's getting wet? They're feeling the wave, they're feeling the warmth of the water? I don't think so. I, on the other hand, I'm actually in the industry. I am actually actively on a day-to-day seeing what is happening right now live with the market. Media will always tell you about what's been going on. They always report on what's happened and make a report and they send it out to you with catchy headlines. However, we look at all of that. We look at what's been going on, what's happening right now, and my job is to inform you so you make an educated decision. So in this video, I'm actually going to give you the 9 facts about the truth of the opportunity in the housing market here in Toronto. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, economic stability. It is no joke that Toronto is the economical pillar of the country of Canada. Not just here in Canada, but also in North America. Because here in Toronto, we have such a strong market when it comes to jobs in the finance field, in the IT field, in the media field, you name it. Toronto is a hub for employment. And as a result, it is economically very strong. So making a perfect place for anyone coming in to put an investment property so they know it's going to go up in value. Number 2, population growth. Guys, Toronto and Canada as a country whole is wrapping up their immigration. We are a country that is a first world country. However, we are a developing first world country. Canada relies heavily on its immigration and the people it takes in. So year over year, our population growth has been getting higher and higher. Moreover, during COVID times, our immigration policy was actually 1.5% of the overall population coming in as immigration. Now, after COVID, they've actually put it up to 2.5%. So now you have year over year more people coming into the country and relocating to the city, because at the end of the day, this is the economical pillar. What's happening? We're going to see a supply shortage and a demand increase. Now, you don't have to be an economist, or a good one at least, to understand what those two will do. Supply goes down, demand goes up. Prices are going to rise, making it a strong market. Number 3, infrastructure development. Again, with all these people coming in, with all the supply shortage, the city is trying to catch up. Now, I hope they were proactive, but they weren't. They're just reactive at this point. But they're doing something. They're trying. Whether it's roads, highways, infrastructure, public transportation, the city is putting a lot of money, and I'm talking billions of dollars. This is a lot of money that they're putting into revamping the entire city and the Greater Toronto area in general to make sure that we're able to upkeep with the demand. The Eglinton LRT, what do you think is going to happen when the land goes in and it's completely built? It's going to increase the valuation of every single property within that proximity of that line, because commuting is the way for people to get around. So all those housing investment opportunities on that line are going to go up in value. High demand for rental properties. Yeah, it's not a joke. With the supply down, with demand high, people coming in, and demand high, people that are actually looking to relocate to the city of Toronto, it is not a joke that rentals are also having bidding wars. We're seeing it day in, day out. Rental properties are getting bidding wars like we used to see with regular, resale or pre-sale properties, with rents going up like, through the roof, with the amount of shortage that we have, along with the amount of people that are coming in. There's a strong market for rental. So as an investor, when you invest within the city of Toronto, you have somebody lining up to make sure that they get into your property. Number 5, low vacancy rate. Now again, this all ties back to the points I mentioned earlier. High demand, low supply. The vacancy rates are low. So as an investment opportunity, what more do you want? You have a huge amount of people looking for a place that you're going to offer. As a result that the place that's going to sit on the market is not going to be sitting there for months on end. It's going to go out to somebody that actually is going to be able to afford it. So low vacancy rate is a huge plus when you're looking to invest within the city of Toronto. Number 6, resilient property valuations. We've seen it all, guys. Over the last 60, 70 years, Toronto has grown drastically when it comes to the infrastructure, the property, the places, just the people in general, right? So as a result, we've seen such a historical increase in property valuation. But economy is a cycle. It's got its ups and it's got its downs. When we are in a downturn, though, we've noticed time and time after that Toronto housing market, it's resilient. Of course, there will always be a little bit of dips, but for the most part, it is a strong, strong market. Even in COVID times, a lot of the financial markets across the world went down. But guess what? Toronto real estate market was booming. Number 7, diversified investment opportunities. Now, because Toronto has grown drastically over the last 6 to 7 decades, we have seen a huge increase in population, not just spread within the city of Toronto, but also in the greater Toronto Hamilton area. However, just in the greater Toronto area alone, the population currently sits at around 6.7 million people. That's a lot of folks. As a result, we have a wide array of condos, condominium townhouses, semi-detaches, detaches, freehold townhouses. So as an investor or an end user, you have whatever it is you're looking for available within the proximity of Toronto or within the city of Toronto. You just got to have the right budget and be the right risk-averse client to make sure you can achieve that property. Number 8, global city. Yes, we all know it. Toronto is a global city. It is ranked some of the highest numbers when it comes to not only being an economical pillar for a country, not only having a great quality of life, which I'm going to get into right after this, but also in just being a safe place. Toronto is known to be a global city because I know from my own personal experience, anywhere I went to travel, I tell them I'm from Canada and immediately they say, "Are you from Toronto?" Because people just know it. People know Toronto is the heart of Canada. Number 9, quality of life. It is no joke that the quality of life here is impeccable, which is why we are the most diverse city in the world. So people from all around the world trust that Toronto is going to give them a safe, strong economical, and a good place where they can raise families. So as an investor or an end user, wouldn't you say that the housing market here, which is a necessity for every human being, a roof over their head, wouldn't you say that it's a strong place to invest or buy in? With all these 9 points that I've just mentioned to you, again, it's not about me telling you my own opinion on what I think. I want to let you decide what you believe is the right thing. My job is to give you the information, the facts about what I'm actually seeing as a professional within the industry, and that's what I've done here. So you let me know down below in the comment section whether you agree with these points or you don't. Because again, we don't have to agree on everything. However, it's important to have the conversation. And I am letting you know with these facts alone that it's a strong market, it's a Brazilian market, and it's a market that you will want to invest, not only as an investor with a savvy portfolio or just as an end user. As always, folks, it has been a pleasure giving this information to you. If you are new to the channel, or if you are old to the channel but haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. And if you're looking to relocate to the city of Toronto or move within the city of Toronto, it doesn't matter, days, nights, weekends, I got your back.